All right, what's good? Morning. We've got a lot of things to cover. AMC had this massive run in the post market yesterday, and I guess in a really big pre market this morning. So huge things going on. It's pretty awesome. A lot of things to look at. But let me go ahead and send this thing over real quick to Dream Trades, and then let's go. So the mic problems are fixed finally. Thank God for that. Happy that I finally was able to fix this mic thanks to my friend's help. But yo, look at this, dude. I should probably take out my push iced tea. But we got the stonk tracker over here. We've got 167,000 calls expiring in the money for June 4th. That is a ton. 10% of shares available to borrow, which is, 500,000 shares. Pretty decent. And then we have 31,000 ETF shares. So literally not that much. Like, I would have expected there to be a little bit more shares available to borrow, but it's only been 500,000 available. And it's a 10% fee every single time. And it looks like the shares are actually going down because it went up to 600,000. It was at 600,000, and then it went up to 850. So some people, I guess, covered or sold, and then it went straight back down. So people are still borrowing like a ton of shares, really. So there's a lot going on. A lot of shares being borrowed. We got fails to deliver. Oh wow, yeah, that's not really that important. Trading data. Short percentage is the amount of volume shorted. Dark pool percentages shows the trading volume through dark pools. So look at this, dude. Yesterday, there was 60% of the volume traded through dark pools, and the short percentage was 40%. So it is actually going down, the short position. So this actually might be the squeeze happening literally right now. Day before yesterday was obviously 42%. We had 55%. We even peaked at it looks like about 60.9% in like the recent days. And then, we've just been slowly trailing down into the 30s. This is almost 40, but let's just say we're trailing down into the 30s. And we've got AMC at $38.57 now. I was selling some calls and I completely got blown out of the water there. I was holding 37 call strikes, and then I had $35 strikes, and I was selling them. I wasn't like holding them for long positions, and those pretty much got blown out of the water. So those are gone for me. But we still got a couple different things that we could be looking at to really get some momentum going. We've got GameStop as well in the pre-market. Now, I'm wondering if it'll happen like yesterday, where we have this kind of little pre-market action where it's just kind of boring in the open, and then we have the massive run-up towards like the middle of the day. I think something like that could happen, and it actually might make me pick up some GameStop over here, because I mean, this price is holding pretty significantly. Yo, what's up, Animal? Yo, Animal, does my mic sound better this morning? I finally fixed it after the stream last night. I finally fixed it, so hopefully it sounds a bit better now. But yeah, let me know if it sounds a bit different. Finally got my mic to sound the way it's supposed to, I think. We got Vu moving up after that little dump in the post market yesterday. Or I guess after hours. I don't know why I say post market. A little push in the after hours. SPY, same thing, because SPY is basically SPY is basically Vu. And then we had Q pushing. It sounds better. Awesome. Thank you. That's good. That's good to see that it sounds better now, and it's not like crackling and stuff like how it was yesterday. What do we got over here? We've got GameStop again, just chilling. I wonder if AMC is just gonna kind of fall to a support and then push back up. Like, it's really hard to tell. It's truly hard to tell what AMC is gonna do, because it's like on just look at this candle, dude. I want to know if it's gonna either peak out over here, or, well, I guess it's not even gonna peak out over here. I want to see if it's gonna peak out at the top, because realistically, are we at like brand new all-time highs pretty much? Yeah, we are at literally brand new all-time highs. So AMC actually hasn't seen $40 before, which is super weird. But it's at $40, or at $38.46. It touched $42. So we're literally at all-time highs. I mean, this just doesn't look super sustainable. Like, no shot it could just hang up there. It's gotta maybe fall back down to like the $30 mark. But I mean, whatever how this squeeze is going, we really have no clue. This thing could squeeze like a lot higher. This thing could squeeze to 50 for all we know. For all we know, dude, the rest of the day, even though it's up, like, how much percent is it up from after hours yesterday? So it is currently up 20%, but it peaked at a high of 30% just in the after hours. And to be honest, this could definitely go a lot higher. New to the channel, yo, what's up, NGB Investing? Welcome. You should drop a subscribe if you if you're new. Help me out a bit. Almost at 100. Before hours volume 26.1 million. Yeah, that is a lot. That is a ton of volume. Volume over here just looks like a lot more compared to the days beforehand. Now look at this. We're getting some candles with 20,000, 5,000. Well, 5,000 is pretty normal, but like 20,000 in the middle of the night when usually we have like 4,000. That's really, really low. Already done, fam. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, I wonder if we're gonna gap fill here, because if we gap fill this, then honestly, dude, it's really hard to predict what AMC is gonna do because you generally don't know. Like, let's refresh the Stonko tracker. Still 500,000 shares available, and dude, look at this, 31.89. That was yesterday's, or I guess that was pre-market or after hours price yesterday, where we closed at, and now we're just like literally 20% higher. Fails to deliver, and then SSR trigger. So short sale restriction circuit trigger is when the price dropped 10% below the previous day's low. Okay, well, we don't even need to worry about that. This will need to drop 10%, which clearly probably won't happen unless something like really bad happens with AMC and they drop some short news. Then we should be totally fine, dude. We should be totally fine. Wonder what all the other stocks are doing. Is Tesla up today? Tesla is kind of up. I mean, no, Tesla's down compared to where it closed yesterday. How about AMD? AMD, all right, so AMD is kind of pushing back up. So yesterday we had this really big rally in AMC. I think SSR was on yesterday. I don't know, because AMC didn't drop yesterday. Yeah, I don't think it matters at all. We had AMD had this massive run, made me super duper happy in the morning, and then it just completely tanked even in after hours. But it looks like it's recovering to, some of its lows of yesterday, which is great. I love AMD, a big holder of it. And then we got Palantir, had that big dip in the morning, kind of recovered, and it's kind of staying the same over there. We got Twitter. Wow, that was a really big dump. So it looks like tech really had that fall and is recovering. But AMD just doesn't care. This looks like a gigantic bull flag. We have the lows, and then we have the higher lows. No, the lower highs. Wait, no, I'm so dumb. We have the lower highs and the higher lows, and this kind of forming like a flag. After this big pump, we could easily probably push back up to 42, 45. Probably 45 is more reasonable, but I mean, let's see how much of a gain that would be. That would be a 17% gain. Yeah, I think that's viable. But this looks like a gigantic bull flag. We actually did the same thing. What was that, a couple days ago, right? Yeah, we had this kind of bullish flag, and then boom, popped up. We also had the same thing over here where we had this massive run up. We kind of flagged down, and then boom, we pushed. So if the same thing happens over here, we're going pretty sky high. I just hope this thing falls obviously before my dates, right? Because like I still have a lot of time on my calls. Well, it doesn't really look like that much anymore, but yeah, I still have up to June 11th, and then I still have up to like June 20th. So as long as it is under 37 and 35, like I think I should be fine, because there's no way. Or let's get like some fake candlesticks or something. Ghost feed, right? Let's do, or bars pattern actually. Let's do like, see if this follows somewhere over here. Nope, that's not the one. Is it ghost feed? Yeah, let's do like ghost feed here. Right? See if this thing just kind of follows. It goes down, keeps going, and then it slowly works its way down under 35. Like I should be good. Apps didn't bang. Uh-oh. My friend is tempted to sell his Doge today with an average of 0.19. Do you think he should? Doge USD. What is Doge at? Doge is at 43 cents. I mean, what is Elon pumping it? Let's see if Elon's pumping Doge right now. Elon Musk. Okay, Elon. What do you got? Found this pic of me as a child. 1980. He's playing some chess, it looks like. Doge. I have to keep my passion hidden from the public or I'll be socially ostracized. Oh, man. If Elon's pumping Doge again, I think he's fine. I mean, look at this, dude. Doge, you could probably hold it for, like, a long time and you'd be totally... You'd be alright. But 0.19 is pretty good. I mean, why didn't he sell at the top? He probably thought it was going to the moon or something. You could probably just hold. Wait, Sip, did apps fall bad? I mean, apps doesn't look like it fell, dude. Apps looks pretty good. It looks like it banged to me. What calls did you get? Did you get, like, $70 calls or something? Because, I mean, if you got, like, $70 calls, then you might be in a little bit of trouble. But, like, I mean, they didn't do bad. Unless the shorts are holding it down. Yeah, you're up, dude. The thing is up, like, what, 2%? Yeah, it's about, like, up 2% or something. Let's see. Well, I guess from the close. What was the close volume? Oh, this was the close. Oh, wow. It's, like, not up at all. It's up, like, 0.4%. So... $70 June 11th I'm holding. $70 June 11th. Hopefully Theta doesn't get you this morning. I don't know why you got those though. That had way more downside of falling because SPY was red yesterday than it had upside in my opinion. Should be 20%. You think so? Maybe. We've got AMC up. Yo, Sip, does my mic sound fine now? Yesterday it was being crap and you didn't tell me. So like, is it good now? It was crackling and stuff. Shaking my head. Oh yeah, this is like, this wants to hold this 37 mark really nicely. But hey man, if it goes down to 35, I'll be happy. I'll kind of be happy. I just want it to fall. I want it to fall a little bit more than where it is right now, I guess. Can't believe this thing was almost 45. Have trust in apps, their earnings are fire, and I thought that was my headphones yesterday. I did hear it though. I wasn't sure though. Oh, okay, yeah. Sounds good. Alright, bet. Sounds good. Yeah. Alright. 38.22. It's looking like it's dipping a bit. Palantir. Boring. Fast, boring. BCTX. What is that? BCTX. Dude, are you just looking at, like, how do you find this, bro? This thing literally was down in the dumps. This was a 30-cent stock, and then boom, 6.49. Like, no shot you invest in this. There's no reason. What even is this? BCTX. BCTX. It's probably gonna be like they got acquired or something. Briacell Therapeutics. What the hell? Oh, wait. This seems kind of cool. Briacell Therapeutics skyrockets 104% on robust overall survival benefit in advanced breast cancer patients. These women were treated with monotherapy. Oh, this is actually pretty cool. This means that, like, they're surviving against cancer. Okay, I thought it was just like some crap company, but I mean, it looks like a cool company. Yeah, I mean, that's cool. Maybe it runs up a little bit more because this looks like a bit of a flag, but I mean, good for them. They're like fighting cancer, so can't really clown on them too much, you know. If a company's fighting cancer, what can you really, like, you can't clown them. They're doing their thing. Obviously something I would invest in. It's in top gainers on Webull. Dude, I see everybody who streams use Webull, right? But like, I don't use Webull. I like TD Ameritrade because I get to use all these support and resistance lines on here. Wow, this was a $600 stock? Wait, how high was this thing? This was, yeah, a $600 stock apparently. Holy crap. And now it's $6, and that's like a good thing. Earnings down, earnings. Dude, these guys like barely even report earnings. Yeah, this is a straight meme stock, bro. But it's a top gainer on Webull. Alright, let's check out SPY. What about reverse splits? Was it reverse splits though? It could have been reverse splits actually. But TradingView I'm pretty sure usually accounts for that. Safe to say my AMC puts are not doing too hot. UN or pros, bro. UN or pros are down in the dumps. I'm about to be down in the dumps too, looking at my calls that I sold. I'll be a little bit down on those. Which ones did you get, McYum? Did you get like $30 ones? I think Or got like what, $28 ones. So he's hurting on those. I just want to see how bad the damage will be. But Robinhood's about to open up, so either we see a pretty big pump or we see a little bit of a dump here. Let's see if Ortex should say something right now. Ortex. I don't know. I didn't buy puts. Nice. All right, let's see what Ortex has to say. 2 hours ago, today's short interest updated. Oh, dude. They don't even tell you really like the short interest every hour anymore. They tell you to go on Ortex. That is bad. That is bad. Yeah, that is bad. Okay, they're not going to say anything for some reason. Let's see if we search up Ortex. If anybody's posting the live. How do we know this Ortex info is accurate? Nothing over here. Short interest 17.77%, utilization 99%, shares on loan 137 million. That is quite a lot. But short interest is only 17%. Wait, oh no, short interest. I thought they were saying the short amount. Yeah, that is really high. But 99.36% utilization. That is really high too. So people are still shorting this thing like crazy. Holy. And then we got the Stonko tracker. This should update right now. Still 500,000. Oh, this hasn't updated in like maybe 12-ish minutes or so, 13 minutes. The Robinhood's open right now, and boom, we start moving right back up. 38.89. I think we're gonna hit 40 probably from the Robinhooders buying in the pre-market. Robinhooders always seem to know what to do. $40 mark over there probably really soon. We're at 39. Back at 39. Is GME pumping off of this? GME isn't. Still at 248. 39.22. Yeah, this is definitely going to touch 40. I can't believe that yesterday I was saying, like, dude, no shot this touches 37. Like, no way it goes back to its highs. And then in the after hours, I mean, the thing that surges, I should have really seen it after we had this kind of down day where we hit the highs and we kind of relaxed for the rest of the day. Should have seen it. Didn't see it, unfortunately. And then it just had that massive run up to $42. Or almost 42. 41.19. GME's utilization is lower. Is it? Let's go to Stonko tracker. Wow, is this really... Let's try GME Stonko tracker. Dark mode, of course. And what do we have over here? Fee is only 1%. 100,000 available. Wow, that's actually really low. Yeah, not much going on GME, really. I mean, short percentage over here, 55%, 61%. I mean, the short percentage is quite high. 60% short, but I don't think it's as high as AMC, like, utilization-wise. Yeah, this isn't as bad. Wow, over here was like 70%, and then I guess he kind of just started covering. Yeah, people are just not paying attention to GME as much as they were AMC right now, because the fees on AMC are just super high. Look at that, 10%. And then we've got, I mean, a little bit of a lower stock percentage, but you're shorting the total amount that like you can. You're at 99%. Anything new from Ortex? Anything new? Nope. Still 2 hours ago. What time do they post? 6:56. So they don't even like post at weird times. They post like 29. I had 1K worth of AMC when it was $2. When was AMC $2 recently? Wow, in the beginning of or I guess at the end of the year last year, $2. Holy. And did you sell, McYum? I'm guessing you sold at like 4 or something after a 100% gain, like almost everybody else. I mean, how much of a gain would have that been from $2? Right, let's go to like 203, and let's go to up here. Dude, it's not even showing 1,800% in the span of January, February, March, April, May. Let's just say May, because June literally just started. So in the span of 5 months, that would have been 1,826%. That, how much? So that 2 times 18. So that would have been what, 36 bucks? Or that would have been 1,000 to 36,000. Insane, bro. Insane. Wait, no, my math is totally wrong there. Why did I multiply it by 2? That would have been 1,000 to 18,000. I thought you had 2,000 for some reason. Yeah, 1,000 to 18,000. That would have been a nice little gain for you. Unfortunate though. Unfortunate, you missed them all. I had millions of Dogecoin back in like 2015, and I don't really have that now. Completely lost that. 39.15, still kind of pushing. Volume on the pre-market is there. 16,000 on this candle, a bit lower than the 9 a.m. that we had last time, or 9:05 a.m. So 9:05 yesterday was 26,000. Well, I guess yesterday was kind of a low volume day in comparison to the day beforehand, especially when we had, you know, a lot of volume really pushing this thing up in the after hours. The squeeze is happening though. The squeeze is happening. We're probably gonna push back up 42. Maybe even push 45, and if we hit 45, then, you know, they're gonna say we're probably gonna hit 50, because if you're at 45, I mean, what's $5 more, right? What's $5 more? Any updates here? Oh, 904. People are, another 50,000 shares was borrowed, so this is going down. People are still shorting. And what do we got over here? Short percentage. Oh, this is basically the same. This is not gonna update, but yeah. Another 50,000 shares was borrowed. So let's do some math real quick. So let's do like 50,000 times, what's the current price? 39.23 times 39.23. So they just borrowed 1.96 million. When the shorts start covering, how much do you think the spread will increase? The spread, I mean, spread for AMC has never really been a problem. Like, because there's always buyers and there's always sellers. It's not like a penny stock where you have to worry about like 20-cent spread or like $1 spread. Like, there's just so much volume in AMC that spread is not something you really need to worry about. But they short another 2 million, which doesn't seem like that much. Stonk time, moon stonk time in 23 minutes. Okay, this is awesome. Ortex, nothing from you. Shaking my head. Yeah, you have to actually go on Ortex to really see that. JME is doing anything? Dude, JME kind of pushed back up. 254. It looks like the GameStoppers are going back into some action. Maybe taking their GME gains and then taking their AMC gains and then going right back into GME. Let me check out how much my AMC's shares are up today. So they're up very nicely. It says I'm up what, 246% on the shares, and I'm gonna be down on the calls. We've got DraftKings down, we've got AMD up marginally, not that much. Palantir basically kind of up. We've got Tesla down, and View up, which is expected. I mean, ETFs always move up, right? Oh no, I moved my line. Actually, I don't need my line anymore, dude. My line is just gonna make me so sad that like I'm not gonna be able to hit it. Let's delete this line as well. I don't need this one. Where'd you go? Click that and then delete. All right, now let's go back to 5-minute time frame and really see what madness do we have ahead for us today. All right. Let's see. Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta check something out real quick. All right, back. Sorry, I had to do something real quick. When shorts start covering, do you think? Oh yeah, spread will increase. I already answered that. 39.39, almost $40. Ortex, are you gonna say anything for me, dude? You're not. Ortex is literally not gonna say anything. They're gonna make you go buy a subscription to their website. I think over here 904, still 450,000 available. Jimmy slight push, and I actually want to see what CNBC is saying. Let's go on CNBC real quick and see if they're talking about anything special. Watch live. And what is Kramer talking about? All right, let's see this real quick. Oh wait, can you not hear the desktop audio? Hold on, let me change it real quick. Properties, let's do
a lot of the vagaries
this.
Of the supply chain is
all right. Now you guys should be able. Now you should be able to hear it.
It seems like a lot of kind of small little pinches.
Tesla versus the SEC, as always, right?
Right now, it's going on. Whether it is the safety stuff or the pushback in China, and the stock kind of reflects that. It's $300 off the high from January.
It's muted, is it?
And that's not.
Is it still muted right now? Or is it good?
Because apparently nothing happened, right, David? I mean, it's not as if there was consequences.
No.
Or even, I mean, was there any disclosure in Tesla filings that that SEC said they were in violation? Not that I know of.
Not clear that that was the case either. Yeah, he sort of seems to stiff arm the SEC successfully. He kind of keeps running downfield. The question, I mean, listen, I watched Phil LeBeau. I'm sure you guys all did this morning with North American Head.
Tesla's going red now that CNBC's talking about him. No, I'm kidding. Has nothing to do with it.
Their new EV lineup in many ways. And, it does get back to the larger economic proposition in front of us right now, Mike, which is, I mean, they're 9 days, he said. 9 days from the factory to somebody's garage or
9 days, holy.
To the home. It's incredible the consumer demand right now, it would appear, for automobiles. He's talking 17 million plus in terms of stores. And that's if you can get them, because obviously we all know about the chip shortage, and that has led to some slowdowns in production. It's back to the larger question that we do entertain here often and should, which is about inflation and just how hot this economy is running.
Absolutely. The used car influence on the inflation number last month, I mean, everyone talked about that, how it was just completely outsized. New cars obviously get dragged up along with that. I think that's one of those things that economists, investors can kind of put us
short interest change plus 1.12. Did Ortex just tweet that? Or were you getting this from? Or are you actually looking on Ortex?
GDP numbers for the next quarter? I don't know. It
all right, like this is pretty boring. They're talking about Ford. Who cares? I mean, I literally own Ford, but I do not care about if they're moving up 1.2% or I don't care if they're up 0.2 cents today. It does not matter to me at all. As a Ford holder, like, I don't even care. Nothing over here. I'm on Ortex now. You think we're gonna see a big dump as soon as the market opens? No, I don't think so. I think there's enough momentum that this will probably carry over. I think this will carry over. We might see. I don't think it's a big dump. We'll probably see a lot of these guys take profit. Because again, we saw the same thing like yesterday, where market opened up and then we kind of fell down to like what, 11. We fell literally 11% off the rip. And then we pretty much, slowly carry it along the rest of the day. So we'll probably see something very similar here where we have like, I don't know, a fall to like maybe $36. I don't think we'll fall all the way down here because that just seems really low. We'll probably fall to like $36, bounce, and then continue on our trek either sideways or upwards. I'm on Ortex now. All right. I wonder how much money Ortex is literally making now because of AMC is looking at short interest. Even though like it doesn't really matter that much, if you get what I mean, because you can easily just not know short interest numbers and be completely fine, in my opinion. 38.78. It's looking like $40 might happen. I mean, this is still a pretty nice bull flag. Like, let's look at bull flag. Borrowed shares 1.76 million just now. Let's look at bull flags, right? Bull flag, and I mean, this looks like a bull flag to me, dude. So you had this big run, and then we start going sideways, and then boom, we push right back up. Literally this thing happening right now. We have the big up, we have a little flag down, and then boom. Return shares 217,000. So that's a little bit of covering. Not an insane amount. 216 shares is what, like $2 million bucks? No, that's more than that. A couple $1 million bucks, like 10 million maybe. 217,000 times let's do 38.71. That's about 8 million. Okay, so really close to about, let's just say round up with shorts paid off and interest paid, let's say 10 million. They're really not losing that much, in all honesty. Like the shorts, because remember, these guys can hold. Like, if you know that you can make 100%, like with 80% certainty, you're willing to pay 10% interest a year on the on borrowing. Like, it's really not that bad. And we saw the same thing happen earlier with this squeeze, right? Where, you know, they're like, massive short squeeze. They're all gonna sell. We're going to $50. And then, you know, shorts kind of held their position, and eventually, I mean, they took a really big profit. Like, look at that. If you had started shorting over here and held down here, that's 70%. You'd probably have what, 3x your money if you were short. Probably, yeah, you'd probably like 3x your money. And I genuinely think the same thing will happen again. Like, even though AMC is getting a ton of money and obviously fixing their company up by like selling and issuing more shares, like, I mean, this thing will probably fall back down to the mid-20s, maybe even the teens again. It's definitely possible. Probably more of the 20s-ish areas. I don't know if it'll hold 38, but I mean, we'll see in like the coming week. It'll probably either settle around here or fall. I just don't see this at like $100 stock. Cost to borrow current 9.49%. 7 days ago, 9.38%. So it's actually a little bit higher, but it's not that much higher, you know? Not that much. Ortex stops telling you information when it actually matters. That's what it looks like. Anything on Stonko tracker? We got what, 14 minutes left to go. What was this? GME? Oh no, this is AMC. Again, 450,000. So only 50,000 more shares borrowed at a 10.4% fee. No, the current cost to borrow is 10.4%. Or I guess that's how much those guys are being charged. And then ETF available is only 37,000. Yikes, that is low. All right, CNBC is talking about Zoom. Fox News is not talking about anything interesting either. It's cool to see this though. It's really cool. You could like tell your grandkids, I was there for the AMC short squeeze. GameStop doing anything? GameStop's up a bit. Not terribly. Not a huge amount, but you know, it's doing its thing. It's kind of moving up. Let's see what's gonna happen over here. 254. AMC 38.76. Q up. Spy's fallen a little bit after Robinhooders came in. Dude, literally, as the Robinhooders came in, they sold their SPY and they bought more AMC. That's literally what happened. They sold their SPY and bought AMC. Jesus. We're holding this very nicely, though. And it bounced on this support line like 3 times already. Once here, twice, 3 times. It'll probably fall back down. Well, we'll have to really see what happens in like 10 minutes. But it doesn't look bad. Tesla. I want to look into some entries for today on like other stocks other than AMC and GME. Wow, that was a really nice push on ES1 right there. But it looks like it actually got rejected from one of yesterday's rejections. Q. Okay, is Q holding... Q is holding its uptrend. It looks like if I were to draw a regression line here, it'd probably be bouncing off the red. So we're going to leave that for now. We've got FAS consistently pushing. Where is... okay, so Palantir's scaring me a bit because I expected it to break through this 23, 24-ish range. And it's kind of just holding it's kind of just holding 23. It might have just been weak with the market for the last couple days because like yesterday was pretty weak for the market, and the day before when SPY rallied, it kind of had that rally. What is a good long-term ETF to hold? VOO. I would recommend you hold VOO. If you want more exposure to tech, you'd buy QQQ. If you want like every single stock, you buy VTI, which is like the total stock market. If you want like stuff from the world, you get VWO, which is like the emerging markets. So none of these stocks are really like American. They're all like foreign stocks, and I mean they're mostly good companies. So I guess as like third world countries and developing nations develop, this could eventually push up higher, but it's been pretty stagnant for the most part, and it gives a little bit of dividends, but I mean, I don't know. This is like when other countries start taking over. VWO, but I like VTI, VOO, SPY, QQ, things like that. If you want to get like super risky, and let's say there's like a gigantic drop in the stock market, usually something I like to buy is TQQQ, TQQQ, right? A T with 3 Q's, because this is triple the Nasdaq, so like triple leveraged QQQ. So whenever you have like a gigantic drop and or like a market crash, you could literally buy this thing and make like so much money. For example, March crash of last year, it was at $59, and then it fell all the way down to $15, right? And if you'd have bought it, you know, 15, 20, 25, $30, let's say you bought at like $30 even, right? If you were to hold to where you are now, I mean, you'd be up hundreds of percent. Like, it's really great to buy after a crash. You definitely don't want to buy like right now, obviously, because the market's high, and if we crash, you'll probably be down like 50%. But it's a great leveraged ETF to hold. I have a video on it on the channel about like the benefits and drawbacks of holding leveraged ETFs. Like, I actually have a whole video that is in depth on it. It's called like how to triple your money in the stock market or something. I actually forgot the name of it, but it was a good video. GME kind of pushing 252. It's about the same that it was in pre-market, but GME pre-market is usually very, very slow. Pounds are dropping. AMC kind of just relaxing. We got what, 8 minutes to go? Yeah, a little bit more than 8 minutes to go to really see how this thing will open up. Very interesting though. I'm gonna grab some water real quick, and then I'll be right back. Grab some water. Alright, I got my water. Okay, let's see what's going on now. Like 7 minutes to go. I'm trying to get better at reading candlestick patterns. Oh, there's some really good cheat sheets out there. Like look at candlestick cheat sheets, right? Look at these. Well, this one's not that good, but there's some really good ones. I'm sure you could find them. Candlestick cheat sheets. You've got oh, this is a great one, I think. If it'll load. Oh, that's a 500 resolution image. But yeah, look up like candlestick cheat sheets. You could probably find a couple good ones. We've got this. Oh yeah, this basically shows you some pretty good ones. But it's just so blurry for some reason. File base, square box, ascending base. I don't really use those. Oh, we've got this one, double top, head and shoulders, rising wedge. We've got double bottoms, inverse head and shoulders, falling wedges, continuation patterns. So yeah, this one's really great. This one will show you pretty much everything you need. Rising wedges, ascending triangles. Ascending triangles are great. I like to use those quite a bit. Gonna change my desktop wallpaper to that. No, at one point, dude, I had this picture as my screensaver on my phone, just so like I would always see it and like memorize it. But like now you kind of just it's like ingrained, so you just look at it and like, you know, oh, the head and shoulders happening. Oh, reverse, inverse head and shoulders happening. Rising wedges. So like right now, look at this bullish pennant. Are we having a bullish pennant on this? Well, where's AMC? What does this look like to you? A bullish pennant? No, this looks like a falling wedge, right? See, we had that, and then we had this. So is this a falling wedge? Kinda. If we literally draw it out, we have like kind of this falling, and then we have this kind of falling. Like, I don't know. That looks pretty similar to this, right? Of course, we have this rise up here. That looks like a falling wedge to me. And then boom, we have the stop out at the bottom, the entry, and then the target. Yeah, see? It works. It works. And now what this basically means is that we're going to go to 40 bucks. We're hitting 40, boys. We're hitting 40. That's what it means. So I mean, a lot of people say technical analysis like doesn't work. I mean, it works. It works sometimes. I don't know. AMC going to the moon. Yes, McYum. AMC is going to 40 bucks. I mean, I'm saying it's going to 40 bucks because I want it. I want to jinx it. I don't want it to go to 40 bucks. I want it to fall. Well, I don't want it to fall. I just want it to. I want it to fall under 35, which, you know, judging from where we're at right now, seems like a pretty hefty fall. A 9% fall. National Crime Agency calls Evil Corp a significant threat. Look at this news headline. Calls Evil Corp. If you're called Evil Corp, you're probably evil. You a bear? No, I have a lot of AMC, but I just don't want it to go too high. So there's like a range where I'm happy that it's going to be, right? If it's underneath 35 bucks, I'm happy, because that means my calls will also make money, if that makes sense. Like I want my calls to also make money. But if it's over that, obviously I'm gonna lose money on my calls, and I'm gonna have to sell my shares at 35. So if it's at 35, I get to keep my shares, and, you know, see if they go up long term, as well as get my premium from being Theta Gang. Fallen a bit in the last 2 minutes. See where this thing opens though. Maybe we go to 38, or we fall down to like 36 or something. If we fall to 36, I mean, I wouldn't be mad. Anything from Ortex though. Ortex is really not a man of the people, dude. It just takes its time to update stuff. The dude doesn't want to give us the right information. We're still at 2 hours ago, and this guy didn't even say short interest from 2 hours ago. All right, guess we got to go on Stonko tracker. 9:16, so about 10 minutes ago. Basically the same thing that we looked at beforehand. 450,000 available, and 167,000 calls expiring in the money. None of these are mine. Mine are for the 20th and the 11th. They are both in the money now, which is very unfortunate. We fell under 38 though. Let's see if we get that dump at the open. Maybe I can close my calls and then rebuy them back at the top. Maybe if that even happens. A lot of people are saying this is the final squeeze though. I don't know if it's the final squeeze, but I know it's squeezing. I wonder if it was an after hours squeeze that happened and it fell after hours. 37.65. Okay, now it's dumping a bit. With 1 minute to go till the market open. $37.59. Okay, it looks like it wants to gap fill here. If this gap fills, then we'll probably fall a bit more. Well, we're gonna fall at the open regardless, simply because we're profit takers. But the question is, will we rebounce? How did we do beforehand? Well, we rebounced here. It took a while though. Here we hit that high, and that was pretty much it. We hit this high, we surged at the open, and then we just fell and fell. So is the same thing gonna happen today, or do we gap fill this and GG AMC? You had a good run, buddy. Which one is it gonna be? 30 seconds more until we see how this thing's gonna open up. Final check at SPY. SPY is little green. Check at AMC. I mean Jimmy. Jimmy's down to 250, so nice flat even number. And then here we go. Let's see. Brand new all-time high, almost opening for AMC. And market is open. Ding, 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 ding. Okay. What are we going to do here? Is it just chilling? What are you doing, buddy? All right, there we go with some of the volume. Let's go to the 1 minute. Let's watch our 1 minute chart and see what this dude's going to do. Okay, well, here's that gap fill that we were talking about. Fallen, a lot of volume. Selling this thing off. I'm gonna go check my calls and see how down bad I am right now on these. How down bad I am. 36.63. So it is gap filling currently. And ouch, that is a pretty steep fall from the top there. Imagine if you were the guy who bought at 41 bucks. You're now down 11% in less than like 2-3 hours. Oh man. Wow, that is a big loss. Holy. That is a really big loss. Damn, these calls went up so much money. These are now worth 10 bucks. If I were to have sold these, I could have made like $10,000 just selling calls on these. Whoa, what is that? Straight right back down to 36 bucks. Now, the question is, right? Is this it? Do we fall all the way back, or do we start rising a little bit more? This thing's fallen though. We pretty much fell. Are we gonna bounce on this gap? Are we gonna bounce on our highs from the end of yesterday? It looks like we are. Looks like we are. Okay, so how down bad are we on our calls now? We are down 35% on our in the money calls. Did GameStop move a bit? GameStop did not move a bit. GameStop, in fact, fell. GameStop is down on the day while AMC is up 14%. But it looks like it's recovering. Hedgies don't know what to do. Hedgies are saying we should buy calls. And if you had bought calls there, dude, you'd probably be up like what? That's how much of a gain was that? That's a literal almost 5%. Yeah, it's a 5% gain. Your calls, if you had bought down there, would have been up so nicely. If, in all honesty, I should have probably sold my calls for a loss down there, and then rebought them up at the high for, or resold them at the high for higher premium. But wow, that thing just completely recovered. Look at that volume too. So far, and it's only been like 2 minutes, we're currently at 240,000 volume. Compared to yesterday, which was 400,000. So we'll probably easily surpass that. We're going right back up to 38. Oh man, that is just pushing. All right, let's see what my balances are. Yeah, that is fallen. That is fallen not nicely at all. GameStop down. Pretty much a lot of things are down. We've got pounds here. Wow, pounds here is back green. We've got SPY down, but it's like almost up now. Oh, it is up now. Okay. A lot of tech up. Whoa, look at Nvidia with that massive spike. Same thing with AMD spiking. Okay, so it looks like chip makers are doing pretty well. Skyworks is obviously down. I mean, Skyworks is always down. We've got Tesla down again. Tesla red. Looks like it wants to recover though. Is it still within the 4-hour line? It is, I think. Yeah, it has to be. Yeah, it is, but it's kind of rejecting its resistance. Go back to AMC, 36 bucks. Fallen a little bit. It's very conflicted. It was literally going red. And then it was going green, I should say, and then it came back down. Came back down a bit. 36.80. And yeah, now it's fallen a bit. Okay, so right now I'm still down 44% on my sold calls. Jamie's red though. I wonder if this is gonna be like yesterday, where as volume slowly falls from AMC, we see GME start rising and taking its place. But overall, today I'm green from AMC, but I am very, very conflicted. I am very conflicted. Because these calls are down 50% now. Ouch. Ouchies. As this thing continues to push up. World War III is happening. Q is pushing hard. Q's up almost 1/4% today. AMC back at it again, going green. Yeah, we're probably gonna end up pushing to like 40 really soon. Probably within like the next couple of minutes, really. We'll push up to 40. Maybe like the next 10 minutes, 15 minutes, we might push up to 40. How much of a gain is that even from here? That's like what, 5%? Yeah, literally 5% from here, and we'll get there. Super easy. Banks are down. Banks are shorting this thing. I wonder how bad Pros is from his lows. From his, dude. He must be hurting bad. He must be hurting bad. Alright, let's go back. And yeah, I mean, 38.45. This is just really high. Anything from Ortex? We have Ortex saying, blink it and you'll miss it. Read a recent blog post about the latest developments in AMC. Okay, let's read this real quick. Short sellers lost $1.3 billion during last week, bringing annual total losses to $3.06 billion. As the prices share reached almost $40 in pre-market. Ortex data estimates that 17.5% of AMC's total free float shares were held in short positions on Monday the 31st. So about 15%. Blah 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 blah. Okay, this is like not this really didn't tell you anything at all. It's just trying to get you to buy the website, dude. Trying to buy it. Let's see if Stonko Tracker has any good information for us. Stonko Tracker. Okay, another 50,000 shares were short. So bears are still shorting this, like really hard, and I'm now down 55% on my calls. Ouch. On my sold calls, I should say, down 55%. That's okay though. We're still up like 500% overall on AMC with old calls and shares. Holding this 38 though, very surprising. You know, AMC is like up 18%. Who cares? I'll just hold it. I'll just hold. And wow, SPY actually went red. Hello, Max. That's good. Damn, this thing actually went red. Holy. Oh my god, SPY is dumping. Q also is dumping. So everything looks like it's starting to dump. We got Palantir dumping. Cody, what should I invest in? Buy VOO. That's literally the only thing you need. VOO. Okay, what are we at over here? 38.27. I guess that's okay. 38.34, 38.32. It's just kind of relaxing at a 37 mark. For real, right now. I mean, you could wait a bit. Like, there's no. I mean, you can always buy this. There's not really a rush to buy VU. I mean, it always moves up. Look at this, dude. It always moves up. If anything, it's at like a resistance right now. It's kind of resisting this 385 to 390 mark. So you can buy if you want. Probably better to wait to see it fall a bit more though. Q is pretty good to buy. It bounced off of a support line, and now it's just going. All right, I'm down 60% on the AMC call right now because AMC keeps pushing up, but we're still up 234% on the shares. So the share gains are making up for the call losses. I mean, that's really all you could want, right? Ooh, I have it on my Italian stock exchange. Yeah, make sure it's actually this though. Make sure it's the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. Don't make sure it's not like some like, I don't know, some random Italian company. Make sure it's like actually Vanguard's S&P 500 ETF. Exactly that. Okay, then yeah, you can literally just throw some money in there and just leave it. Like, that's something that you just don't have to worry about. Oh, GameStop. Wait, what was that just fell? Oh, FAS. Okay, this is banks. So banks triple leverage ETF that just fell. This thing's holding. I don't know if we'll have that massive push that we saw today. Looks like it might be like a yesterday. Today looks like a yesterday, where we have. I mean, we didn't even have that big drop. That's the problem. Or I guess not the problem. This is so absurd. This is so strange how this thing is moving. This thing is literally weird. It's like not going up, and it's not going down. It's just chilling at this. Anything from Vortex? Nothing from Vortex. Just their blog post. Stonko Tracker have anything for me? Nope. Still 10.4% fee and an extra 50,000 shares taken off availability. We're pushing back though. $39. Almost 39. Really close to 39. GME went from being down to up 2%, or I guess up. Yeah, now it's up 2%. 1.99. This is so conflicting, dude. Q was down, now it's up. SPY was down, now it's up. Palantir was down, now it's still down. Same thing with Fastly. Basically everything else is still kind of down. Tesla recovered from its down. AMD is looking like it's going to do the same thing. It's going to blue ball me like how it did yesterday. Had a really nice run in the market, and then it's probably going to fall back down. Always happens. That's just AMD's thing to do. It's been doing it to me for the past year. Literally for the past year, dude. AMD just looks like, oh, yes, time to break out. And then it just falls. So what's the deal with AMC? So AMC is being squeezed right now. So basically, like, it's like the retail people. So basically everyone from Wall Street Bets versus hedge funds. And there's a lot of people short the stock right now. And they're basically like selling the shares. Or they're borrowing the shares, hoping that it'll go down. So people are like forcing the stock to go up in order to make them sell and buy more stock. Will it happen though? It already is happening, but will it actually? Yeah, it's basically just like GameStop. It is literally GameStop. Wow, GameStop, for example, up 2.5%. You could have bought that dip and actually been up pretty nicely. Dow trying for 5th day of gains. S&P 500 aims for 4th day of straight gains. Is it gonna do it though? I mean, yesterday was like flat. Wait, SPY was not green yesterday. Are we seriously considering this green? I guess it was green. Considering we ended, where did we end? We ended like right here, and wait, SPY was not green yesterday. I guess it was. I mean, by 0%. I'm trying to get in something right now. VU might have to be it. Yeah, dude, get VU. And like, dude, Max, look at this, right? If we go to the 1 week chart, see how this thing only moves up? It's like, I mean, yeah, it crashes, right? But what happens? It only goes back up. So it's really not something to worry about. It always goes back up. And then you've got Palantir. Oh my god, wait, is Purpled at 1 million subs? I'm down bad. How down are you? Holy crap, dude. Yo, Matt Kors has 33,000 viewers, dude. That is insane. This guy usually pulls a bunch and he's down. Wait, there's actually not a lot of people watching AMC today. Trades usually has like 45,000 people watching him. Take the Money usually has like a couple thousand. And Matt Kors, he'd probably be at like 50,000. So I don't know if today's like why today's doing this, but viewership is down on AMC traders overall. Check apps. He went to work. Oh, did he? Take the Money and run. Did he go to work? That's probably why. Yeah, he usually has a couple thousand right now. Let's see if Purple is at 1 mil. I know Purple is he's at 999,000, dude. His merch release is at 1 mil. And okay. That's pretty cool. He's almost at 1 million. 999. Let's check apps, mate. Let's check apps for SIP. Oh, apps. You're down bad. How bad are your calls, SIP? I mean, to be honest, though, for an earnings play, for it to only be down 1%, like, with the market being either wishy-washy or kind of red, I mean, that's not bad at all. You're probably down, though. Definitely, because Theta Gang, obviously. Theta Gang wins ER calls, for sure. AMC is just so boring to look at. It literally is boring. Because it doesn't know what it wants to do. It is green, red, green, red. It's literally, look, alternating candlesticks. Red, green, red, green, green, red, 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 green, green, red, green. Minus 40%. I wasn't even up at the open because of IV. Holy crap. Hopefully you didn't go too hard into that thing. I told you not to play. I literally told you at the end of stream yesterday, you have 5 minutes to sell that thing, and you didn't sell. So I told you Ivy would crush you, and you literally got Theta Ganged. You got Theta Ganged. Alright, how's volume? Volume on these last two candles were a lot higher than they were in pretty much every day earlier. So a lot of push and pull happening right now. A lot of push and pull. Now, we got to see if the Bulls are going to win or the Bears are going to win. Because look at this volume, dude. 450, 450. These were the Bears. These were the Bulls. Bro, their earnings were literally good. This dip makes no sense. Dude, it's earnings. That's what earnings does. Remember when me and Orpros were in T-Mobile and T-Mobile literally beat on everything and then the stock dropped 10%? That's just how earnings are. In fact, if a company announces that they're going bankrupt, they'll probably skyrocket. That's just how earnings work. It sucks. But that's the way they are. Palantir up though. Let's go. SPY. Wait, how is ES1 red, but SPY up? That is kind of confusing. That is a bit confusing to me. And then Q just grows right back up, dude. Q goes right back up. Considering this thing was at like 0%, or I think it was actually red this morning. Yeah, this thing was red this morning. Now it's up 0.5%, and it keeps going, dude. Keeps going. 0.4%. Let's go. Q. I love this stock, man. All right, is Tesla finally gonna move up? Nope. Tesla's still gonna stick at negative 0.7. I'm holding the line against the bears, dude. Apps. Whoop. Apps. Yeah, bro, you better hold that support line. You better hold this line right here, this $64 line, or else if you don't, you're falling straight back down. How's AMD looking? Let's take a look. So AMD is going up 82 bucks. I mean, thing with AMD, right? It just doesn't move. I mean, it can hit the support, it can hit this resistance at like 82.94. It's literally been hitting this for 1, 2, 3. We don't really consider that. 4 days. Probably gonna hit it here today and literally just fall right back down. 4 hours, basically the same thing. AMD just doesn't move for the last 1, 2, 3, 4 quarters. This thing has not done anything. It just chills. It trades in this range, but eventually we'll get some really good news that AMD is like making this brand new chip, and then the thing will skyrocket to probably like 120. But until that day comes, I mean, you know, we'll just be holding. We're still up on it. We'll just hold. It did the same thing over here, right? It was pretty stagnant for about the whole of 2020, even through coronavirus, and then boom, it shot up. Same thing kind of over here. It's like pretty stagnant, kinda, and then boom, it shoots up. So that's how AMD works. It's stagnant and then it shoots up. One thing that I'm actually looking at that'll probably do the same thing is Amazon, dude. Remember Amazon? If this is like literally textbook, dude. This looks like today's chart. Amazon was totally boring for the entire 2019 through 2020, and then things shot up like 100%. That's probably gonna happen again over here. We stay in this same range and then completely shoot up. Let's check out Neo. Is Neo up again like 10%? Whoops, what is that? NIO. Neo not looking bad actually. Neo was shooting up quite a bit yesterday, yeah, and actually held it. Okay, that's good. Neo's getting a lot of the Wall Street Bet support. Let's look at the 1 hour chart, see how that's doing. So it's at this kind of resistance-ish area that used to be a support. So it's at a resistance here. Now if this thing pushes, we'll probably push to like 46 bucks, because that seems to be the next resistance line that we really have. Anything between 44 to 46 is probably where it'll go up to, which is pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie, pretty solid to see Neo pushing. How much of a gain is that from its lows? Let's take a look. So this was 30 to 42. That was a 38% gain. That's really great. That's really good. Oh my god, we missed this, dude. AMC pushed back up to 40. Oh, it was just 40 bucks. Holy. Yeah, this candle touched $40.30. Oh my god. Alright, let's take a look at my losses, dude. My losses are just adding up. Being a bear here. Damn, yeah. Whoo. I am down 90%. I'm down 90% on my calls now. I mean, this is just bad. This is just bad. We literally touched 40. This is horrible. But I mean, the shares are up. Now the shares are up 251% on that. It is covering the L's, but this $35 and $37 price target that I have for this thing is looking a bit far away now. From 40 bucks to 35, I mean, that is a 15% fall. Nah, that's like a 12-ish% fall. 12 to 13% fall. It's looking a bit far now. It's looking a bit far. And then GameStop too, also pushing 3%. So this looks like the squeeze is happening. This squeeze is happening. Anything new from Ortex? Ortex is saying nothing. How is Stonko Tracker? Nothing over here. Oh yeah, 948. That was a couple minutes ago. Same thing as usual. 10.4% fee with 400,000 shares available. And I mean, we're back at $40. $41 now. How much am I down? 88%, 92%. Yikes. That is a fat L if I've seen one. That is a fat L. But we do have, obviously, I mean, you know, we're playing Theta Gang. We do have like 23 days really for this thing to fall back down, which it probably will. I mean, you know, the squeeze can only squeeze so far, right? Like, there's no shot this thing squeezes up to $100 or anything. No way it squeezes up to $100. So we'll just have to see how it goes, and time will tell, I guess. 41.24, dude. AMC does not stop. It's literally up 30% today. GME is up, going for 3.72%. SPY's green. Q's green. Tesla dead. Tesla's red. Probably would not have expected anything less from Tesla. We've got AMD once again pushing 2%, so it's really up to yesterday's highs. I'm up a good bit on that. It's up to yesterday's highs, which is nice. And then you've got Nvidia falling right back down. Oh no, Nvidia's up. Nvidia's pushing. Okay, that's awesome. I thought I was looking at LRCX, but that's also pushing. So today's a good day for chip makers. I wonder if any news about like silicone came out, or if they're working on some new factories. But AMD, nice green day. Nvidia, nice green day. Skyworks coming back out of the dead from being red. And then we've got AMC 49.5. I am deeply saddened because my calls went from $7.35 to now $14.70. So if I would have sold, I could have probably made I could have made a lot. I could have made a lot selling down here, but it's okay. You know, you take your W's with your L's, right? You take your W's with your L's. And today was a bit of a mixed W and L day. Stock is up. The calls are down. Good thing we have 23 days to really come back and watch it happen, right? Oh man. This is, let's look at like the weekly chart, dude. The weekly chart is insane on this. It is just a straight line up. I wonder what the monthly looks like. Okay, so I guess because it was between like 2 months, it doesn't look as crazy, but like it's just a straight line. I mean, literally, it's just a straight line up, especially on the daily, dude. How sustainable is this to just continue going up? Like genuinely, how sustainable is this? It can't be. $40.81 up there. It's going back for 41. It'll probably touch it. That's usually what it does. Damn, that is very funny. I mean, let's see if we hold $40 today, boys. We're hitting that resistance that we actually did in the pre-market at 40. Oh wow, yeah, we're actually hitting it. Do you trade Canadian stocks? No, I don't trade Canadian stocks. I only trade American stocks. Do you have any Canadian stocks you'd like me to look into? If you do, I mean, you could always drop a ticker in here. I don't mind, you know, stop looking at AMC to look at other stocks. I don't mind. Oh, Bitcoin is up today. Compared to yesterday, yeah, Bitcoin's up. Yes, MVMD. Here, let me check that out. Okay, let's go back to AMC, leave this up. Let's check out MVMD. Okay, Mountain Valley Holdings. The Canadian stock. So it's not this one, right? I mean, it is an over-the-counter stock on the United States stock market. Oh, this is a penny stock, dude. You want to look at penny stocks? Here, let's see what this thing, MVMD, right? Let's go to FinViz and let's check out if this is actually a good company. MVMD, right? I think that's what it is. MVMD. Okay, FinViz has no information on it. Let's check out Yahoo Finance. Whoops, what is that? MVMD. Okay. Market cap of 100 million. We can't see its PE ratio. It is not profitable, looks like. Check out its financials. Is this a brand new company? Net operating expense was 3 million, it looks like. Oh no. Yeah, 3 million. Net operating expense, blah blah. Yeah, dude, I wouldn't touch this stock. I mean, there's just not enough information on it. Look at their balance sheet. Total assets. I mean, at least they have more assets than liabilities, kinda. Total debt, 500 million. Oh, never mind. Shares issues, 231,000. Yeah, there's just not really information on this thing, dude. I don't know how you can buy. Like, you just can't buy it. Like this. I mean, this is literally a penny stock. Mountain Valley hosts virtual town hall question. Dude, this looks like a altcoin hosting town halls to pump the stock price. Yeah, not just there's no really information on it. Especially because it's not on FinViz. MVMD. Yeah, nothing on it. Unfortunate, dude. I'm sorry I don't have any more information for you. But this pumped. I mean, this pumped super hard, and then it dumped. I mean, this looks like a pretty much pump and dump. Yeah. Sorry I don't have any more information for you, Montana. But there's just not There's just not much information out there. 40.75. Let's see if we push this resistance. I mean, we basically hit the same resistance that we did in the pre-market of around $41-ish. But I mean, if this is gonna break, this is probably the candle that's gonna do it. Probably the next couple of candles, I should say, that'll do it. Push this thing up to maybe $42. How down bad am I right now? Dude, Theta is not helping me at all. Theta Gang is currently losing. We're down 100% on well, not 100%. We're down 100% on our AMC calls. Could be better, could be worse. But I mean, you know, we'll take the hand that we're dealt with. And then Jimmy kind of falling back. We've got Spy, a little red, coming back to it. Q falling back down to earth. Palantir red. We've got some of these chip makers coming back down to earth. Facebook red. Yeah, so I mean, tech is basically dead today. Tech, Facebook, Twitter, Spotify, Snap. Can't believe people still use Snap. Apple's green. Apple's green today. Okay, that's nice to see. It didn't look like it was actually going to be green, but I guess it bounced off of a support. Was this a support? Kind of. Oh yeah, this is a pretty strong support. Bounce over here, bounce over there. And we could probably see Apple actually push up a little bit higher. Let's look at the 1 hour chart. Oh yeah, Apple has been holding this line for quite a while. So we could see Apple push probably back up a little higher here. We could see a rally in Q. Google down. Google is at a pretty strong resistance up here. 24-30-ish range. Strong resistance. I don't know if it'll break it. We'll have to see if it does. And then AMC going once again. Oh, I think it broke it. It did. Yep, it broke pre-market. So now we are at new highs for the day. At $41.67. My calls are down 106%, dude. That's the one thing that I don't like about selling calls is that you can continue to lose money, right? Like your gains are capped and your losses are unlimited. You have unlimited losses. So 41.70. That's the problem. But like I said earlier, we have 23 days to really see this thing come back down to earth, which it probably will. I mean, dude, if this whole AMC saga really lasts a month, I mean, I kind of deserve the L. But if it doesn't, then I should hopefully be okay. We're on 110% on this. Unfortunate, because if I would have actually sold it here, I could have made a lot more. But here, let me check something real quick. Gotta check this out. Let's do purpled. Oh, he's at 1 million. All right. Well, with that being said, boys, with that being said, I'm probably gonna go ahead and end off stream here because it's 10:02 a.m. and I've got some work to do, and I'm down pretty bad on my AMC sold calls, but on my shares, I mean, those are up really nicely. Those are up 264% overall. So that's gonna be it. I'll probably come back and stream at like 3 p.m. so we can stream the close. And yeah, thank you guys for hopping in here, and I'll see you probably, hopefully, at the end of the day.